What's up, folk? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium Let's Play, where in the last episode we actually didn't achieve very much in the ways of warfare at the very least, but we did roll a 4-5-4-1 general. Absolutely awesome. Army tradition is really high currently, and just in time because I plan to declare on Ragusa here, and we're going to be calling in France, but we do have to fight his trade league as well as his large ally of Hungary, hoping to really bring Hungary down a notch here, annulling some of his diplomacy going into the future after this war to make our life very easy and hopefully beginning the decline of Hungary, basically kind of boxing us out here. Yeah, at the moment transferring my troops over to Italy because I really want to make sure that we get the occupation of Milan. A firm hand. What's yours is mine. Income from vassals 25% and vassal force limit contribution. Wow. 25% increased on 5.2. Oh, that was over 2 ducats. The dream. Good stuff. Now, unfortunately, we do have some instability in our own country. Yeah. God dang it, dude. I think we're converting this province, are we? No, we're not. It is on a fort. It's always such an awkward spot for me, because I feel like when we wait, it just takes forever. But then I don't wait, and then it spawns like immediately. My choice right now, I might change my mind if it spawns immediately. But yeah, is to go to war. I want to go to war here, and to just allow these rebels to spawn, even though it's not ideal. God dang it! I might have to lose some loyalty here to the nobility, just because it's the easiest option right now. Alright, now the other thing of course guys is Austria is going to join the war with his small amount of troops. So they at the very least could serve as some kind of deterrent. We're mostly on the same tech level for the most part. This is going to be interesting. We are going to be using the Holy War CB, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. Just a little bit. Because I don't want to lose engagements. It's quite important. But yeah, straight to war we go. I hope you guys enjoy, and trying not to underestimate anybody. It's cool in France. We've got plenty of favours with France. So I'm interested to see what our force limits look like. It should be much higher in our favour. Getting access through the Pope here. And then we should be able to quickly grab access through Mantua as well, as they are rivaling Milan. We're at war with them. Nice. So we do outnumber them over 2-1. And although I don't feel like we have that much control over the battles that we take here initially, I feel like my hand is a little bit forced. I want to try to go for Milan here. However, even if we lose some battles due to like Austria walking around into Hungary or something, we should be fine in the long run, I reckon. I reckons. Nice. Burgundy's an invalid rival for France by now. So access should not be the biggest issue ever. Naples is such a nice little subject for us, man, for real. Military leader left us. I think that was our admiral. Yeah. Our admiral has left. That's okay. I would be really tilted if the general that I just rolled died for some reason. That would be weird. Alrighty, France. Are you coming to help us out, mate? Oh, he's actually a tick ahead. So, can we get access for France to come through? I should be cancelling some access, though. We're way over our force limits at the moment. Okay, Hungary is just up here. So he doesn't exactly have access through Austria. In that case, let's actually... I feel quite safe here for now. Let's pull our troops back. Oh, god dang it. The bloody automatic transfer thing, it's... I kind of don't like the change. They made the change where you have to turn it on. See this... There we go. I just have to get used to it, it's alright. I'm sure they made the change to try to fix the issue where the transport that you don't want to use becomes used. That's why they did this, but it makes it quite tedious actually trying to get used to it, because you have to cancel like every aspect of the move, or else it just overwrites like the move you are making, if that makes any sense. You cannot change your action that you made, if that makes sense, while the automatic transferage is happening. Austria's doing a good job working on his capital city. There we go. France is on the way. Feels good, man. And I'm trying to cancel some of this access because we're massively over our diplo slots. If we pull everything back over here, then we should be able to go fight rebels as well, which is very good. Now, I would really like to roll another general, guys, for our second stack, but at the same time, we're falling behind in military, and I really badly want to acquire this. Complete the quantity ideas. They're progressing really well in the Austrian capital, unfortunately, but Austria cannot separate peace. So it shouldn't be that costly to... I have to boost the nobility here. The nobility is falling so far behind. It costs Diplo anyway. Probably better. Power projection's at 64. That's something. We're going to make sure that power projection stays up, man. For real. In order to have real prosperity going into the future of this game. France is being a little bit derpy. I wish he was really utilizing all of his troops. Hoping that they, thank goodness, don't progress really nicely there. Because I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable on Milan, hoping that we just get a little bit lucky, siege down Milan, and especially if we catch out his troops. He should be dunsies at that point. Now we can take discipline from our Orthodox ideas. Wow. Wow. I regret not rolling a general. Wow. Even though we outnumbered them like 2 to 1, that was a very costly engagement. Oh well, mistakes were made. I can't let it upset me too much. Taking the Ragusan capital. That's definitely good. Oh, Discipline Advisor 50% cheaper. Let's do it. Love it. So that is going to cost us how much more money? It's going to cost us about 5 ducats a month, but for 2 additional military points, which we're in need of. Let's do it. We've got some money to be spent, so why not? Nice, he is doing quite poorly with his progression on Vienna, and we took Milan. Very good. Okay, well, I guess we're going to spend... Our army professionalism is very low, so we have money. Spending 250 there on trying to get some professionalism up. Alright. Probably smart to keep trying to stay near the French troops and keep trying to go for these individual nations, get them out. It's probably a smart move, like Ravensburg. Now with Milan, that's exactly what we're going for. And nice. It's not too bad on aggressive expansion, which was something I was worried about. I wonder how large the Ottoman rebel faction is going to be. 24k. It's not too bad. I do need to roll a general though. I should have just used my bloody... I didn't realize. It's my own fault. This Highlands there. I should have just used our leader with his 5 shock for that one battle. And then unequip him. But there we go. I'm a noob as well. Implying that you guys are also noobs. Not just me. I hate you guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Those stupid guys. Hate them. Don't even know what I'm saying. Wow, look at that progression though. On the fort level 1 there. Love it. Yes, I will separate peace you, Milan, for... We should take his money as well, and then give him money to help out the Liberty Desire, which I'm sure we will have. I might have to do some development in Naples as well. If we grab another subject, it could potentially push him over. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness! Putting us up to 3 stability is great, but the 10 discipline for... Oh, it's only 4 years. Alright. Alright, let's try to make good use of that, though. We've got 4 years of discipline, so... I was planning to go into Lithuania afterwards. Maybe we should do QQ. We should do QQ, and then if Muscovy is good on debt, he will help us ravage Lithuania. Yeah. We might go into QQ quite aggressively. Alrighty, let's give our mercenaries some discipline. We do actually have some mercenaries. I just actually gotten rid of a lot in that stack, but still we have some. Damn, that was a nice event either way, man. Let's just be happy with that stability we acquired at the very least. Nice, I bet him there before he actually finished. Ravensburg is siege, so he should be out. Let's go for Nuremberg next. So the Hungarians are taking a fort in our land, which is not ideal because it's in the hills. But it's the battles which are important. We're doing nicely on battles, and I'm separate piecing people. So I'm happy to trade for it at this stage. Oh yeah. Oh, might. Give me that money. Excellent. Might. Lovely, mate. Just keep working on the Milanese. It's just this one province out here who's mad, but there's a fort there. So I feel like we can free up... Well, the Ottomans are mad as well, coming down the line. But I feel like maybe we can engage on this fort if they haven't... Ooh. We'll see. Oh, why am I exiled? Feels bad, man. Hopefully we have access through Bavaria. I'm gonna get blocked by this fort. We should go to Milan, actually. Here we go. Milan's a good call. Yeah, they changed a little bit of the access kind of dynamic, which I haven't read up on or anything like that, but it's definitely having an effect. Like, I wouldn't have expected to be exiled there, but we pieced out Ravensburg and it cancelled access, I believe. Hey, he walked off this. Excellent. Cool. Very nice. Alright, this war's going really well, eh, lads? We do ultimately need to separate piece Hungary as well, because at the very least, I want to set him up. I want to set him up to wreck him up later on. At the very least, we've got to cancel Spain, but I would like to cancel Siena as well, because as soon as we vassalize Milan, I'd love to crush Siena. I didn't realize, damn, he's got significant diplomacy. Okay. Brandenburg's wrecked this time around. Yeah, it can be tedious fighting those little dudes, though, unfortunately. Like Liege, but there you go. I'd love to go in for the Reconquest. Let's go for this fort level 1 on the Palatinate. Hopefully, in the same manner, we can siege that up very easily. The other thing I should consider is that we can actually not separate piece Hungary and then do it when we fight Lithuania. That's something we could do, come to think of it. Let's try to rush in here and help the Austrians if we can make it. Doesn't look like we will. Okay, these are hills. I'm actually afraid the Hungarians will win. 5 shock general, dude, that's nasty. So let's just walk out of there. Yeah, I think I'm not too bothered about actually separate the Hungarians. Let's get Milan and then take some land here from Ragusa. Unfortunately, I'd love to fully annex them, but I don't think we can really We'll just take the Bosnian region. Because I don't think... Well, we're going to have to 100% him. You get the point of what I'm saying. So we'll probably do something like that. But we got Milan, and this war was definitely worth it, I would say. Oh, Flemish separatists. Did the defecting of the Netherlands begin? Well, they would spawn from France, I guess, right? They would spawn from France or Burgundy, this game. And considering France has 2 provinces, it's almost certainly going to be France. Which is interesting. So I think it was 66, was it? We can check when the discipline comes up. 68. Yeah, dude, 5 years. I'd love to use that against QQ big time. Big time. We also just got that +3... Oh no, we're losing war score there. Quite a considerable amount of war score. We got that +3 missionary strength, which is going to allow us to convert these provinces much more quickly. Look at that. Brilliant. And once we do, we get 10 patrial authority, as well as 10 patriarchal authority, as well as 10 prestige, which is a pretty nice reward, in my opinion. France is being a bit of a potato this game, guys. Really. I haven't seen him really do anything at all. I think we might have just sieged down the planet's capital, which is good. Let's go swing back and try to defend this. So he should be out. We have to split this money with France, which is a bit upsetting. But the war reparations are good. Real good. Yeah, we're not doing the best on taking war score. It has actually disappeared. But if we win these battles... Well, too late to cancel that. We're in the mountains. Thankfully, we have that discipline. I think we're going to win this. Even with the negative rolls. Which is real good for the war score. These are also the Milanese troops. Which I suspect should mean... Apparently not. I'm going to go hunt them. I want to get Milan out of this war, because we're pretty much good to go at that point, I would say. Peace out. Where are you retreating, sir? No idea. To Nuremberg, by the looks of things. Let's rush him. Rush him! If we can stack wipe him, I'm not sure we can make it. God dang it. That's upsetting. Yeah, I want to piece him out. If we could stack wipe him, we could piece him out, but... It's not going to happen right now. Ooh. Maybe it will. He went in with Hungary. You bastard. See, these are... I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable here, guys, because they're going to finish this up first. And then they're going to come kick my booty. How about we try to engage with French standing nearby? How about that? He's probably going to finish here, which will be a little bit upsetting, but there we go. If we're lucky, he won't siege it. Yes. Very nice. So we got the Nepalese nearby. Come on, France. Be a total lad. Don't be a derp, please. He's being a bit derpy. Wow. I really hate the AI currently. They're so mean. Look at this, man! Getting really bloody tilted is what I'm getting. It's really upsetting. So do you guys think he's going to Ostmark? Bloody making me do all the work. How rude. I think he's going to Ostmark. Oh. No, he's not. Of course he's not. He's got all this land to retreat, you dummy. You dummy monk. Yeah, let's go to Nuremberg. Alright. I think that was good nonetheless. Even though France is really trying his hardest. it was definitely a good move to call him in because the Austrians have done work for us, this little stack. But they're really trying their hardest to do as little as possible, it feels like. And Milan stack wide. We should be able to piece him out now. Very good. Taking his money because I want to pay off his loan now that he's our subject. Pay off his debt. And hopefully pretty close. Let's do prestige as well. We got enough prestige. And then he should be pretty happy with us. Cool. Very nice. We're integrating Naples, which is going to be really nice, giving us all of southern Italy, and this reconquest of Milan is going to give us a lot of northern Italy. Feels real good. Feels real good. And I think it's peacetime. We can deal with Hungary via Lithuania. I'm happy to do that. So there we go. I should have checked my crystal expansion though. That's something I planned to do. Okay. We're alright. Phew. I wanted to check that crystal expansion after having vassalized Milan, but we're fine. Thank goodness. Alrighty, that was a pretty good war overall, guys. I would say fairly quick and decisive. Taking a small chunk of land, setting us up nicely with Milan there. So let's have a look at this. There we go. Let's do it. How do our favors look here? It's not Holy War CB. Screw it. Let's call him in. Let's do this before something changes to this dynamic. Because if we wait any amount of time, we could find that like Hungary backs him up. So this one province is worth 28 development. That's pretty good, man. Pretty good indeed. Straight back to war we go, and we've got a lot of money now. That money I'm going to invest into the I'm not interested in Macedonia, at least right now. Can invest into the economy, reinvest. Manpower's not the best, but at the same time, you know, we're not at 0, which is pretty good. So hopefully, we start just absolutely balling. I forgot about that guy. Gotta go fight him as well. So be it. Now we do have our subject of Naples, who is going to help us out, hopefully, in this war. He could do all the work for us. Montferrat has 10k troops, but a lot of them are down there. You know, we probably don't even need a separate piece of Liege, because we're not taking his capital here. We'll cancel this access again. Yeah. Might not be able to do it if Senior walks on there, but that's alright. I've got a feeling that we will just siege him down and we should be good to just take his one province. I hope, I suggest. See how we feel. So we got like 4 more years to piece this out and gear up towards a fight with QQ. Of course, cancelling his alliance. We want to fight this subject. Not subject, but guarantee. And therefore that's essentially a 1v1 versus QQ. And then cancelling his diplomacy with Muscovy in particular. But we'll see who else. Now if we look here, we are far ahead in our admin, lads. And that does not make me feel perfectly comfortable. We've got to keep spending it. Let's keep going to war. That war with QQ will be nice. Can reduce my inflation as well. I might do that. Feels good. Inflation's getting lower. Oh wow. They were quite productive, those rebels. But that's alright. Could be worse. I'm supposed to be improving relations with Milan. Cool, we can... Oh, that's Mantua. Cool. We can royal marriage him. He's got a royal marriageable government, which is a little bit surprising. Yeah, so we're going to be giving that back to Milan. Doing just fine on aggressive expansion. Wow, senior has a lot of monies. Monies is good. I should start saving some money though. Yeah, we're one over our relations slots, man. That doesn't feel the best. I'm going to cancel this access. I don't mind if they drop Milan right now. Let's cancel that access. We're going to be one over up until the point that we integrate Naples, I suggest. Is there a relation slot that we could drop? Perhaps Bohemia. I did want to utilize him. We've almost got 10 favors. He is the Emperor and he has a significant amount of troops. And yeah, we should be able to utilize him against... Oh, he's actually not rivaling Poland. See, last time I checked, he wouldn't help an offer of land in exchange for an offer of land because he was not bordering him. But he was rivaling Poland, so he would if we got favors. At this point, he's actually only going to help us against Hungary. Which is a little bit awkward. Okay, he's not that valuable. We do have a royal marriage with him. I think we offered it though, right? I think. Meaning that when our ruler dies, we can, well and truly annul our relations with him. Going in here without my general, which was actually a mistake, but there we go. Luckily, we're just that badass. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, so we might find ourselves being a little bit hard up on Diplo, but at the moment we're quite far ahead, which is good to see. Good to see. Our poor manpower though, man. It should be much higher. I'm going to be taking a new idea group soon. And the question is, what is it going to be, guys? I think probably... Excuse me. We need admin ideas. Yay, we converted everything. That's awesome. Fine. We can do accumulate money. Hopefully we'll complete that when we piece out Siena here for a lot of his money. Siena. We've got a long way to go, guys, if we want to get that one faith. And I think the admin coring cost reduction is going to be very good from admin ideas. But at the same time, Croatian separatists, that's something to keep an eye on, guys. If they defected, that would be great. At the same time, guys, if we look at our heir and our queen, I kind of feel like, I mean, there's no harm in taking another military idea in terms of just empowering us. But yeah, that military idea could be pretty good. Pretty good. I'd also like to take Diplo ideas for many reasons, but the war exhaustion, war score rather, the war. Wow, we got this event again. Well, I guess let's take 50 military points this time. This is for a cheaper rank 3 advisor. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, people are telling me if they're not of an accepted culture, then we cannot upgrade them. And that is the case here. This one from the event was Francine culture for some reason. I guess the events are not exactly appropriate to your what could in fact be your religion, but there you go, or culture rather, excuse me. Alrighty, so how are we looking here? Yeah, nice. That looks pretty obtainable. I don't remember converting Augsburg to Orthodox. That's pretty cool. So this war's almost over and we have 3 years to gear up against QQ. Perfect. I think in the meantime, even though our mission is to accumulate money, hopefully we'll finish it. How are we looking with our ratio? We could definitely use more cannons. Let's get 2 for each stack. I'll get some more cavalry as well. And poor Milan is going to start raising his war exhaustion quite badly, so hopefully we can siege down their capital here, which is Fort Level 1, pretty quickly, hopefully. Progressing nicely, we're blockading it as well, which is good. So, yeah, we're going to wrap up the second war of this episode. In due time. And then next episode, guys, hopefully nothing's changed here. Yeah, this is basically, I plan to just go straight in, boom, hit his troops, and this is basically going to put us into a 1v1 with QQ, where we should be able to wreck him. Oh, these poor Croatians are not going to be successful. That's going to set us up to hopefully expand into QQ more and more going into the future, very, very easily and nicely. And that should be our mission completed there. And we just took a good amount of development in Italy. Most likely, I wonder how much Milan actually gives us. Wow. We do have that event for increased income from subjects. But dude, already he's giving us a considerable amount of money. I love it. Recover Antioch, dude. I really badly want to do that. Perhaps, I don't know, man. Maybe this is a good time to go in against the Mams. He has a tremendous amount of troops, but while we have the 10 discipline, I could get 100 military points here. We're actually a military tech behind him, but we have a discipline advisor. We have the 10 discipline for 3 years. I could build up my troops more. Like, we could take mercenaries. We're quite wealthy. The mercenaries have the discipline here. And we could take Defender of the Faith, all giving us boons. I guess I'll take this mission, though, regardless. Getting 50 admin is pretty cool. Oh, you actually require to take all 3 of these provinces by the looks of things. We got the claim on them. Yes, it is the case. I see. I thought it was just this this city here. But either way, that is a good trading region. I don't know, man. You know, it's a much safer move just to go into QQ and not overthink things. But I will have a look in between episodes to see just how strong the Mams are. He has a tech ahead of us, which is pretty frightening. But as well as, why can I not find him? This is not in alphabetical order. That's why. Oh, he doesn't have any manpower. He's got 50k. I actually think we might do that, guys, but you'll have to wait till next episode to wait and see. But I'd really love to take a big victory over the Mamelukes. And yeah, his diplomacy is a little bit of issue as well, because Tunis, of course, could potentially just walk straight through. And he doesn't look like a complete pushover at this stage. So we'll see what I decide to do next episode. But we're going to go into QQ via this little nation, or just take the Mamelukes on head on next episode. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. I really enjoyed this one, and let's hope we can keep up the productivity going into the further episodes.